Hello everybody, I'm going to give you a little tour and insight into what I'm filming today. Now obviously I'm not a big fan of game shows. I find them very difficult to film, and I find them not particularly engaging to me, and I suppose that's the thing, each to their own, isn't it? I'm also not a big fan of slapstick comedy, so I do these sort of slightly grate on me a little bit, and I know that although everything that we do is designed to just be for entertainment, there are some people out there that enjoy it more than you might realise. Some people get very enthusiastic, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm kind of okay, because we just treat it as in, you know, it's just a bit of a laugh, it's just a bit of comedy, but we are kind of mindful of that as well. So, but it is what it is, all right? So basically, yes, it involves lots of effects, lots of liquid. There's obviously lots of electricity and lots of cameras and microphones and a lot of people. So already it's hard work. Anyway, I'll show you the logistics of how this works. So this is the little bit where nobody comes. This is where all the cables are kept nice and out of the way. And the idea is no one really comes behind there apart from me, because I'm disposable. And then we have our little kitchen, a very messy kitchen area here, just so people can take a breather if they need to. And then we've got all our sort of props and stuff and our camera equipment out there. And I've got really bad vocal cords at the moment, so I'm gonna have to apologise. Yeah, this is again another sort of behind the scenes bit, and then we come through here. So this is the studio floor, and this is where it gets a bit complicated, because everything is like so close together. I mean, literally, you've got sort of these bits, okay, right next to cameras, and they're like inches apart. And this is how logistical these are. So we've got all these cameras, so each camera obviously points to something very specific, because they're all static, we don't move with any of them. So first of all, we've got this one. This one's pointing in that direction because it goes to our interview board, and that's when we do pre and post take interviews with the performers. Okay, that's not part of the actual show, but what happens is that goes out like behind the scenes. Okay, then we have these, and these are on specific contraptions. Over to here, we then have these. This one is presenter camera, and this one is contestant A camera. Okay, and then we have more here, which just captures the atmosphere of what's going on. Okay, so as you can see, yes, quite logistical there. We have got, that's our main set, which I'll get to in a minute. We've then got all the recording equipment. This is all the audio then we come to, okay? So there is the presenter's microphone, which she has. Then we have 3 microphones that are through the set, because the set's quite long, and we have to have 3 of them, one at the back, one in the middle, and one obviously at the front. So basically, this is the little area where things get controlled. And then we have even more cameras. Oh God, trying to capture all this is a nightmare. Even more cameras here, because we then have this. This isn't fully set up yet, and this is where my enthusiasm starts to decline rapidly. So obviously what happens is you have a foam machine. The microphones are up there. There's 3 microphones. Yes, this obviously pisses out foam everywhere, which is a nightmare. Then we've got our car wash brushes, and they're obviously nice and soft, so when they're hitting the skin, it's not going to hurt, it's absolutely fine. We spray loads of foam over them, and obviously it goes all over them and everything, yeah. So they obviously rotate and go round. And then you get to here, I think there's going to be 2 side pumps here that are going to be on, and that's obviously a nightmare. and then stuff's falling from above. It's just chaos at this point, right? And then finally there's like a finale thing that happens here, and they just kind of sit on the chair and just gradually go through. And basically, as it continues to progress along the set, I think the performers tend to sort of think more and more about their life choices and how they ended up doing things like this, which is exactly what I do.